rose in response to state government's unaddressed concerns amid curfew and tightened security. NIA re-investigates violent incidents in Jiribam. Chief Minister highlights ongoing security operations, including crackdown in Jiribam and appeals for peaceful protests to restore normalcy. Intensive search operations underway to locate missing Kamal Babu Singh. Authorities mobilize police and army teams in Lemokong area, while public demands immediate rescue. And Manipur police and CRPF destroyed 12 acres of illegal poppy cultivation in Kangpokpi. Chief Minister commands efforts despite resistance from militants. Hello and welcome. You're watching ISCOM English News and I'm Ruby Unkai with you. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. The COCOMI began the two-day total shutdown across all central and state government offices today following the announcement made yesterday. The shutdown is a direct response to the state government's failure to address key concerns raised by the community during a recent meeting of NDA legislators led by Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. The shutdown coincides with a public curfew imposed by the government, which has been relaxed from 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. Volunteers from COCOMI have been visiting government offices in Imphal East and West, attempting to enforce the strike. Police have been deployed in various locations to maintain law and order and prevent any disturbances. While the shutdown does not cover private businesses, many shops and establishments across the region chose to remain closed, showing solidarity with the strike. The number of commuters on the streets also decreased significantly, with fewer people traveling during the relaxed curfew hours. Authorities have been placed on high alert with additional security measures in place to prevent any escalation. The National Investigation Agency, or the NIA, has re-registered several cases in connection with the recent violent incidents in Jiribam, which resulted in the death of several individuals, including women and children, informed Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Addressing the media at his secretariat in Imphal, conveyed that the NIA is actively investigating and identifying those involved in the heinous acts. The cases under investigation include the killing of 2 civilians, the abduction and subsequent killing of 6 others, an attack on a CRPF post, and the murder of another woman in the region. In addition to the NIA's efforts, the Chief Minister also mentioned the disappearance of a local man, Laishram Kamal Babu, who worked at the Lemokong Army camp. He stated that a 0 FIR has been registered with the Sikmai police, and both state forces and paramilitary units, along with the army, were actively searching for the missing individual. Regarding the security situation, the Chief Minister highlighted the state's ongoing combing operations in the Jiribam area to apprehend those responsible for the recent violence. He confirmed that multiple companies of the CRPF have been deployed in the region to support these efforts, which will continue until the culprits are arrested and brought to justice. And Biren also addressed the demand for the repeal of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, which has been reimposed in certain areas of the state. He revealed that in a meeting held on November 18, the NDA legislators from Manipur have passed resolutions urging the centre to revoke AFSPA from the 6 police stations where it has been reintroduced. He added that the central government has already taken action on many of the resolutions, including conducting combing operations and declaring the organizations involved in the violence as terrorist groups. Despite this development, the Chief Minister appealed to the public to refrain from engaging in violent protests that could disturb peace and order. He called on civil society organizations, including the COCOMI, to support efforts for peace, allowing schools, colleges, offices, and economic activities to function normally.
removal or upspa from the 6 new police station, and the case relating to the Jiribam heinous killing cases should be handed over to the NIA, and mass combing operation against those terrorists will be continued. So these are a few points which we adopted in the meetings and we sent to the central government. Today, as per our request from the NIA, from the Home Ministry, it has informed to us and has been sent out a press release informing that as per your resolution and your public demand, the NIA has taken up all 3 cases of the Jiribam incident, and the central government along with the state government have also started mass combing operation to arrest the culprit in Jiribam and the adjoining area, and will continue till the culprits are being booked.
Meanwhile, a release by the NIA asserted that investigations have been initiated into 3 major cases linked to the recent Jiribam killings and violence following directives from the Union Ministry of Home Affairs. Concerning about the escalating unrest in the state, entrusted the NIA with these investigations to ensure swift action and to uncover the larger conspiracy behind the brutal attacks, said the release. It maintained that the first case involved an accident on November 11th at Borobekra, where militants launched an attack on the local police station, set several houses and shops ablaze, and killed 2 civilians. Additionally, 6 individuals, including 3 women and 3 children, were abducted by the assailants and later found murdered. The NIA has re-registered the case under various sections of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita BNS 2023 and the Arms Act 1959. The second case concerned an attack on a CRPF post in Jakurador, Korong and Borobekra police stations. Armed militant targeted the post on November 11, injuring a CRPF constable. During a subsequent search, security forces found the bodies of militants along with arms and ammunition. This case has also been re-registered by the NIA under similar legal provisions. The third case involved the murder of a woman, Jo Sang Kim, in Jiribam on November 7th. The NIA teams visited the crime scene in late November, and the process of transferring case files from local police to the agency is currently in progress. In another effort, authorities are conducting intensive search operations to locate the missing person, Laishram Kamal Babu Singh, a 56-year-old resident of Josaipur in Assam's Kasar district, currently residing in Loitang Kuno, Imphal West. The man was reportedly missing on November 25th at Lemakong. The search efforts involve teams from the Imphal West and Kangpokpi District Police, alongside army personnel, under the personal supervision of the GOC of the 57 Mountain Division. Security forces are conducting physical searches in Lemakong and its surrounding areas in an attempt to trace the missing individual. The operations are ongoing as authorities intensifying their efforts to resolve the case. Meanwhile, a public meeting was held in Gosaipur, Assam's Kasar district, in the hometown of Kamal Babu, where participants called for his immediate rescue by Manipur government, the central government, and the Indian Army. The gathering also urged the Assam Chief Minister, the district administration, and local police to pressure the Manipur government to take action for his rescue. Kamal Babu's niece, Laishram Babita, raised concerns over his sudden disappearance within an army camp and appealed to the authorities for his swift return. Meanwhile, the All Assam Manipuri Christians Association has appealed to the governments of Manipur, Assam and the central authorities to take immediate action to locate and rescue Kamal Babu Singh, who has reportedly gone missing from the Lemakong army camp. In a media address, the association's president, Nongthongbam Rajkumar, expressed his heartfelt prayers for the safe return of Kamal Babu. Additionally, he conveyed condolences to the families of the victims of the recent Jiribam killings, which claimed the lives of 3 women and 3 children.
Angang ahom yauna nupi ahom minung siamat ta leitana akoi sahatok pikre mathangda rang na hanta mu ekoi gi kasar gi ni haiba lesam Kamal Babu kuwa sinawma Manipur gi Imphal West ki loitang phuno da leiba leime khong gi army camp ta supervisor gi thabak to wani hana tai mahang sisu hoji mahang khangdana leire Manipur sarkar na suang mongda thibo humba gi kan thabak chatsere haibi sisu ekoi ta jo phangjai ekoi magi dige hajani maramdi mangke bechina se magi awabada ekoi saru jajai magi munung awabada ekoi saru jajai makoi di manata matam khuding mukta ekoi leje Manipur sarkar Delhi sarkar ki mafam da ekoi na hajani bade yari makhe thu matam da mangke bechina se bu lothok pina ba soy ngamati yaudna lothok pina ba thor kan na hona bi haibe se ekoi gi magi dige sarkar ki magi da hajabani nolup jabani.
As a crackdown on militant activities, security forces have launched extensive search and area domination operations in the fringe and vulnerable area of Manipur's Hill and Valley district, particularly in Jiribam. It follows the recent killing of 6 women and children, allegedly by suspected Kuki militants. Joint operations were carried out in several locations, including Mongbung Meitei, Mongbung Kuki, Balijuri, Kashimpur and Jogrol Pokpi under Jiribam Police Station, as well as Jakuradur Part 1 and 2 and Harinagar under Boro Bekra Police Station in Jiribam district. Authorities stated that the ongoing operations aim to restore security and stability in the affected areas. Despite the intensified efforts, no arrests have been made so far. Security forces continue to monitor the situation closely as part of their crackdown on suspected militant activities. In a joint operation, Manipur Police and the Central Reserve Police Force successfully destroyed approximately 12 acres of poppy cultivation in Makant village located in Kangpokpi district. The action is part of ongoing efforts by law enforcement agencies to curb illegal poppy cultivation and its associated activities in the region. Authorities emphasized their commitment to eliminating such plantations and addressing issues linked to narcotics production. Taking the matter to his social media handle, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh commended the efforts of the Kangpokpi Police, CRPF, and district administration for the successful poppy destruction drive near Makant village, Saitu subdivision, Kangpokpi district. He acknowledged the team's hard work despite facing resistance from Kuki militants, noting that they had managed to destroy 12 acres of illegal poppy cultivation on that day. The Chief Minister made it clear that both the state and central governments were closely monitoring the activities of those attempting to expand poppy cultivation in the region. He reaffirmed the government's strong commitment to eradicating all illegal poppy plants. In response to the ongoing issue, an FIR has been launched at the Sapamena police station to identify the cultivators involved and to ensure that strict actions would be taken against them. Manipur Police successfully rescued Dr. K.H. Nabakeshwar, a medical officer who had been abducted from Langtabal, Kunja Awang Lekai, from a farmhouse in Lamding under Lamsang Police Station. The rescue operation followed his kidnapping on November 22nd by unknown individuals who demanded ransom and threatened harm. During the operation, 4 suspects were arrested. They were identified as Wahengbam Ramananda alias Roso alias Luang Ngamba of KCP-MC, Lalumba, Wahengbam Usharani alias Piari alias Abem, Nauraibam Joyce Sankar, and Lekchombam Bipin Singh. Weapons recovered from them include a 7.65 mm pistol with a magazine, a .32 mm pistol with a magazine, and 10 rounds of .32 caliber ammunition. Subsequently, another accused, Paunam Samungo alias Pintu, was arrested. A search of the residence of Wahengbam Ramananda led to the recovery of additional arms and ammunition, including a revolver, multiple pistols, magazines, 28 rounds of 7.65 ammunition, and 1 round of 7.62 ammunition, and 4 detonators. Police also seized a .22 rifle with a magazine and 8 soap capes suspected to contain heroin number 4. The police are continuing the investigation to apprehend other accomplices involved in the case. Authorities have reaffirmed their commitment to public safety and encourage citizens to report any suspicious activities. Yet in another case, the Manipur police have arrested a 46-year-old woman, Thingbaijam Sushila Devi, for her involvement in the vandalism of houses and properties belonging to elected members. The incident took place on November 16, 2024, when an unruly mob caused significant damage to private properties. Yet again, the government of Manipur has extended the suspension of mobile internet and mobile data services in several districts of the state until 5:15 p.m. on November 29, 2024. The decision issued by the Home Department is a continuation of earlier orders implemented on November 23rd to address ongoing law and other concerns. The suspected covers services such as mobile internet, VSATs and VPNs in Imphal East, Imphal West, Bishnupur, Thoubal, Kakching, Kangpokpi, Churachampur, Jiribam and Faizol districts. The government cited concerns that anti-social elements might use social media to disseminate hate speech and inflammatory content, potentially aggravating tension and disturbing public order. Broadband internet services, including ILL and FTTH, remain operational as per conditional relaxation provided in earlier orders. As part of an ongoing initiative to support villages affected by ongoing crisis, members of the Moirang Kampu Sajep Awang Lekhai, Maira Paibi today donated essential items to the villages of Thamna Pokpi, one of the worst violence hits area in Imphal East under the Lamlai Assembly constituency. The donation comes as part of a continued effort where each member of the Maira Paibi has been contributing 20 rupees every week to aid those affected by the unrest. Pukrambam Landoni, a representative of the Maira Paibi, explained that the decision to extend assistance to Thamna Pokpi was made due to the severe hardship faced by the villagers, particularly the village volunteers who have been defending against attacks by Kuki militants. She emphasized that the support was aimed at alleviating the difficulties endured by the community during these challenging times. National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited has successfully completed road clearance operations following a major landslide in the Nung Dalal area and the Nungba police station along National Highway 37, which has disrupted traffic on the Imphal-Jiribam road. The landslide has caused a temporary block on the highway, leaving numerous vehicles stranded. However, with the road now cleared, smooth vehicular movement has resumed. As a result, a total of 115 trucks, including oil tankers and LPG bullet carriers, have started making their way towards Imphal, easing concerns over the supply of essential commodities. In a recent post on his X handle, LM Kauti, the BJP MLA from Kuki, shared that following his meeting with the Honorable Civil Aviation Minister on June 15, 2024, he had submitted a proposal for the construction of a greenfield airport in Churumchampur district on November 7th. Kauti expressed hope for a positive response from the ministry, emphasizing the significant hardship faced by the region. The MLA, who has been advocating for a separate administration in Manipur, reiterated his commitment to improving infrastructure and addressing the challenges faced by the people of his constituency. The Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur COSEM has announced the schedule for the submission of application form for the Class 11 and 12 exam for academic year 2025. For Class 11, the last date for submission without a fine is December 10, while the final date with a late fee of 500 rupees is December 18. Similarly, for Class 12, the last date to submit the application form without a fine is December 11th, and with a late fee of 500 rupees, the final submission date is December 19. The Council has urged all concerned students to adhere to the deadlines to avoid any inconveniences. The Integrated Rural Management Association has extended its support to the government's Bal Viva Mukt Bharat campaign against child marriage launched recently in New Delhi. In alignment with the national initiative, the district administration alongside IRMA organized rallies and pledge-taking ceremonies in Fairzang relief camp. The event saw district magistrate along with other officials administrating a pledge to hundreds of villagers, village heads and community workers pledging to eliminate child marriage from the district. The campaign, led by the Ministry of Women and Child Development, aims to reach 25 crore people across the country with the launch of a national portal for reporting child marriage cases. The district magistrate emphasized the severe consequences of child marriage, highlighting legal actions including imprisonment for parents found guilty of facilitating such unions. The IRMA expressed optimism, noting that the campaign would provide renewed support for ongoing efforts to eradicate child marriage. To protest against the ineffectiveness of both the state and the central government to bring a solution to the ongoing prolonged violence in Manipur, the Celine Digital announced a candlelight and a sit-in protest at India Gate and Lodi Road of New Delhi during the sitting of the Parliament. As the preparation of the protest, the volunteers of Celine Digital will be leaving for the national capital from Imphal during the first week of December, say the release issued by the chairman, Panjobam Lanajit. It highlighted the losses of around 300 lives and displaced of around 60,000 individuals during the ongoing violence in Manipur. In a major drug bust, Mizoram police intercepted 2 vehicles leading to the seizure of over 8 kilograms of heroin. A bolero traveling from Thangsam Champai via Kaljang Baite and Kaitum and a pickup stationed in Aitzol awaiting the consignment were intercepted by the CID Special Branch Team at Chueva Hills, Thampui, Aitzol. The drugs suspected to be heroin were concealed inside 984 cartons of V cigarettes and 955 cartons of Win cigarettes. The estimated total market value of the heroin is 2.41 crore rupees. 3 individuals were arrested in connection with the seizure. The police also confiscated the 2 vehicles and 4 mobile phones from the accused persons. A case has been registered at the Special Narcotics Police Station and the investigation is ongoing. Authorities believe this is the largest heroin seizure in Mizoram to date, highlighting the police's continued effort to combat drug trafficking in the region. A massive fire broke out yesterday night in the forest area of Badda Buend Panchayat, Kulu, with large flames visible from a distance. According to Sandeep Sharma, the conservator of the Kulu Circle Forest Department, the fire had already caused significant damage, with around 50 hectares of land, including dry grass and plantations, being destroyed over the past 2 weeks. The estimated financial loss from the damage has reached approximately 5 lakh rupees. Sharma mentioned that the full assessment of the fire's impact had not yet been completed, as their team had only just finished their work at the site. He stated that a clearer understanding of the actual loss would only be possible once the complete assessment was done. In a separate incident, a fire in Bilaspur district of Himachal Pradesh on the same day tragically claimed the life of a 21-year-old, especially abled woman at her home. This followed another devastating fire earlier this week in the remote Tuin village in the Lak Valley of Kulu district, where 5 houses were reduced to ashes, leaving several families displaced. Now the headlines once again. Kokomi launches 2-day shutdown across all government offices in response to state government's unaddressed concerns amid curfew and tightened security. NIA re-investigates violent incidents in Jiribam. Chief Minister highlights ongoing security operations, including crackdown in Jiribam and appeals for peaceful protests to restore normalcy. Intensive search operations underway to locate missing Kamal Babu Singh. Authorities mobilize police and army teams in Laimakong area while public demands immediate rescue. And Manipur police and CRPF destroyed 12 acres of illegal poppy cultivation in Kangpokpi. Chief Minister commends efforts despite resistance from militants. That is all the news we have at the moment. Thank you for watching ISCOM English News. Have a good night.